Hi, my name is Pushpa Katil. I'm a program specialist at the National Institute of Food and Agriculture. The title of my talk is Implementation of Data Management Plan. This slide shows the outline of my talk. They are DMP requirement, including DMP in the review criteria and in award terms and conditions, instructions to program staff and panel managers during peer review, instructions to program staff during award processing and post-award management. Finally, I will talk about the data management plan resources that will be useful for the applicants and program staff. In fiscal year 2019, all competitive programs, requests for applications, also known as RFAs, requested data management plan for research, education, extension, and integrated research, education, and/or extension programs. Appropriateness and feasibility of data management plan is included in the evaluation criteria under the scientific merit of the application. Data management plan information is included in the research terms and conditions. This will be effective as of October 1, 2019. When I say research terms and conditions, all research and research-related awards. That means research, education, and extension awards. On page 15 of the Research Terms and Conditions document, under Publication of Findings and Access of Data, NIFA-funded investigators must make data resulting from the funded projects available within a reasonable time frame as described in the data management plan. Any restrictions to data access must be followed according to the data management plan. The final technical report must describe steps taken to implement the data management plan and where the data and metadata are deposited with digital object identifier, which is a unique identifier for that document, and federal award identification number, which is the new name for the grant number. Instructions to program staff and panel managers. National program leaders and panel managers must remind the panelists to discuss the feasibility and appropriateness of the data management plan for each proposal during panel and to include the outcome of the data management plan review in the panel summary. Program specialists must make sure the panel summaries include the data management plan review outcome. Instructions to program staff during award processing. Program specialist must check the data management plan document in the recommended proposal for award. If not included in the recommended award, request the data management plan from the project director. This plan must be signed by the authorized organizational representative. For that, award checklist and pre-award checklist include the data management plan as shown on the slide. This has a link that will have the 5 components to include in the data management plan document. This document needs to be submitted as an attachment under the other documents in the proposal. National program leaders must include a sentence Note to Award Management Division, please make the implementation of data management plan as a condition of this award in the competitive proposal recommendation, which is also known as Form 3, so that the Award Management Division will add this on the award phase sheet as a condition of the award. Instructions to program staff during post-award management. National program leaders must check the annual report and the final report for the implementation of data management plan. The final technical report must include where the data and metadata are deposited with digital object identifier and grant number. Next slide shows the DMP resources. NIFA has a data management plan website that includes frequently asked questions. In addition, National Agricultural Library has a data management plan website to help the applicants. I will talk about these resources in detail in the next few slides. National Institute of Food and Agriculture's data management plan website. This website includes definition of data management plan. That is, it outlines the handling of data generated by NIFA-funded projects during and after the completion of the project, including how the data will be produced or acquired, managed, stored, shared, and protected. It also includes the core components of the data management plan. They are data type, data format, data storage and preservation, data sharing and public access, roles and responsibilities, and monitoring and reporting. The data management plan document must include the first 5 components shown here. And this document has a 2-page limit. NIFA data management plan frequently asked questions. I would like to point out few important ones. They are very useful for the staff in answering applicants' questions. The first question is, does the project director need to submit a data management plan for the programs that require data management plan, even it is not appropriate for the project? The answer is yes, you are required to submit the data management plan document, but the document should state that no data will be generated or produced with clear justification. Does an application with sub-awards need to have separate data management plan? No. Only one data management plan must be submitted by the lead project director and must cover the data collected by all parties. Should the implementation of the data management plan be included in the project budget? Yes, you must include a reasonable budget to implement the proposed data management plan. It also includes the link for the DMP tool website, which is an open source online application that helps researchers to create data management plan. National Ag Library Data Management Plan website. It includes the guidelines for the data management planning. It follows U.S. federal public access and open data directives. It complies with funding agency requirements, including NIFA. It describes the typical data management plan components to include in the document. It links to the DMP tool website to help the applicants. For questions, please direct to Mark Mirando. His email address is mark.mirando@usda.gov. Thank you.